A man does not sin. Let me explain this. The dumb boy was not dumb. The deaf boy was not deaf. Man is not the one sinning. You are of your father, the devil, and his lusts, not your lust. Okay? His lusts shall you do. So then Jesus then begins to describe. He says, he was a murderer from the beginning. What does murder have to do with lust? It's because you must understand every sin is born of lust. Every sin. Every sin you can imagine. Murder, fornication, adultery, suicide, masturbation, pornography, alcoholism. Okay? Every sin you can imagine, unforgiveness, envy, anger, lack of mercy, unrighteousness, ungodliness, malice, witchcraft, necromancy, soothsaying, it is born of lust. You are of your father, the devil, and his lusts shall you do. Sin are the deeds of lust. What you call sin is a child of lust. When Jesus says his sins shall you do, the next word he says, he is a murderer, and he has been so from the beginning. So murder is a deed of lust. You are of your father, the devil. What does the devil do? Then he says, his lusts shall you do. Meaning, you have been possessed by the spirit of lust. And all the sins you have begun to perform are as a result of that spirit. You are of your father, the devil. Okay, so we know your source. His lusts shall you do. Okay, so there are certain deeds that are as a result of lust. His lusts shall you do. Meaning you are doing the things that the devil is lusting after. There are certain things the devil wants to do, but he's doing them through you. There is a dumbness this spirit has. The spirit cried out, meaning the spirit is not dumb, it can speak. But why is it called a dumb spirit? It's called a dumb spirit because though it speaketh, it lusteth after dumbness. It's called a deaf spirit. Why is it called a deaf spirit? It causes deafness. Yet how did the spirit hear when Jesus cast that spirit out? How did it hear the command of Jesus? It means the spirit is not deaf, but the spirit is lusting after deafness. After deafness is this spirit lusting. The spirit is not deaf. Deafness are the deeds of the lust of the spirit. Dumbness, is a deed of the lust of the spirit. This spirit is called a deaf and a dumb spirit because dumbness is one of its lusts. Deafness is one of its lusts, and it has entered this boy to perform its desires. And this boy thinks he is deaf and he is dumb, yet he is doing the lusts of a devil that has possessed him. And Jesus then begins to teach. Okay? Jesus then begins to teach this mystery. And he says, you are of your father, the devil. I'll teach you a mystery today. Man is a vacuum, and your deeds are caused by spirit.